Guys, it's Shami. So a few of you guys were asking me what are my favorite paints to paint with, and I have two. I love the Deco Arts Americana Premium paints. I think they're really pretty, and they also have the traditionals too. So I love these paints, but I also love the Master Touch paints that you can get at Hobby Lobby. I usually get them in these small containers just to try out colors, and also I teach a few classes, mixed media and abstract painting, and a bunch of other classes to actual people in person. So we always need very beautiful paints that are versatile that my students can use that come in a variety of colors. So I found that Master Touch paints are really, really great paints. They do have, this is their Series 1, and they do have Series 2. So those paints are a little bit thicker and creamier, and they even have more pigment load. But these are beautiful, and they have great pigment load. They have lots of useful information too. So they tell you the opacity of the paint, also the light fastness. So, and they also tell you what the pigment is made out of. So that's right on the tube. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's like right in here. And that comes with all the colors. I usually purchase these in sets, and I think they're really great if you're kind of just wanting to get into painting and you kind of want to figure it out. I think they're a really great very affordable paint that you can afford, that you can experiment with, that's a really beautiful, high quality paint. Okay, so I definitely feel comfortable selling my work with this paint. I always varnish. I make sure that I don't use too much water with these, but I've never had a problem with paint flaking off or anything like that. So I feel comfortable recommending them for you. And they come in so many beautiful colors. They have these kits that come with these little tubes, and you can start out at $5, and then you can go all the way up to $50, and you get more colors, different colors. They're really great, the sets that you can buy, and they usually, Hobby Lobby usually has them on sale maybe every 3 months, so you can get a really sweet deal, and just try them out and see how you like them. And they come in a variety of colors. So they come in these little tubes, or you can get these tubes too, and these are 50% off a lot of the time, and they come with a lot of paint, and they work very, very well. So I'm going to show you. You can use them just like regular other acrylic paints that you would use. You can make glazes with them. I've never had a problem with that. You can make veils with them. You can even make splatters with them. And like I said, you can make drips. You can do so many wonderful things. So I'm just going to show you how they look with if you make glazes with them and if we water them down a little bit. So I just have some, this is raw umber. I'm going to use something that is a little bit opaque, meaning you can't see through it. It's not a transparent color. And I just have a brush here, okay? And we're just going to put this right on top of the black lines, okay? So you see like how thick this paint is. Look how it goes on. And I've even brushed this with a palette knife, and it keeps the peaks on the paint. So it's a really beautiful paint. And if I'll show you too. So if we drag the paint, it doesn't break apart for a little while. I'll do it with this one. Right, so you get pretty good coverage, which I love. And if we add a little bit more water, it will be even better. And you don't, even when you add water, you don't lose a lot of the color. So that's really cool. Very nice. You do down here because it's a little bit watery. The brush went in there, but it works very, very well. And they have beautiful colors. I definitely have some favorites there too. And if we want to make splatters, we can totally do that. So I just add a little bit of water, and you'll still be able to see that it's brown. Like it's not completely, has no pigment on it. Do you see there? We can do that. We can do drips with it too. So I added a little bit more water, and you still see that it's brown, right? It's a little bit watered down, but if I wanted to add some brown splatters, they would be brown. It wouldn't be, a really funny looking color. So you can see that too. And I'm just working on watercolor paper. So very nice. Okay, and let's do some glazing and some veiling too. Okay, so let's try the glazing medium first, okay? And glazing medium is going to make your color very transparent, okay? So we will definitely be able to see that black line, okay? And this is the medium. I'm going to use my Deco Arts one. It's the one that I use the most. It's affordable and it's beautiful. So it comes out a little bit cloudy, but it dries completely clear. So we're going to go ahead and squirt some out. And depending on how much you add, the color will be more transparent. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to add a lot here so you can see. Just mix together. Okay. And I'm going to brush it over. And it will lose kind of that milkiness as it dries. Okay. Just like that. So that's how that looks. So it's completely transparent. You can see through to the black line. Okay. All right. And then if we use our matte medium, which creates a veil, which is a different kind of glaze, I'm going to add a little bit of that. And this is matte medium. It's the premium Deco Arts Americana one. And let's maybe use another color. So purple is going to be very dark. This is violet, but they've also, Diax's seen violet. It has a lot of different names. It's just a really deep, beautiful purple. Okay. All right. Every brand has their own kind of names for things. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and mix that together. And this is going to give us kind of a really beautiful, kind of like a stained glass effect. So it won't be quite transparent. It will be a little bit cloudy when it dries. But it is a great thing to do. So we will be able to see it, but you'll see that it won't be as clear as the brown. Still be, so I can still see the lines, but you can definitely see more of the paint color, and it kind of is not as transparent as that one, right? And that's glazing medium, and so is that. Okay, so you can kind of see, but I can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see. And if you want it to be even more transparent, you can mix in some more color. Like that's a little bit more transparent, so you can see the difference. But this has a little bit more of a cloudy finish, and this is just very, very transparent. Okay, so you can do so many wonderful and versatile things with this. You can even like scrape into it, which is great. So I can apply some, and I can take a skewer and I can scrape into it, which is fun, and it will keep all of that texture that I added. You can mix it in with modeling paste. It works really, really well. The color doesn't lose the saturation, like it just gets lighter. It doesn't completely use, like the gesso or the modeling paste doesn't completely take it over. You still get this beautiful saturated color. So really fun. I hope you check it out. Thank you so much for asking what materials I love and what I like to use. I will have a link to this product, but definitely go to your local Hobby Lobby and just grab a tube and see what you like. I mean, black and white are always great to start with. You just need a few colors to experiment and mix with. But if you're looking for an affordable paint that's of a really good quality, I feel very comfortable recommending this to you. And I love using this paint. I use it all the time. And you know, you can start out with these paints and then maybe go up to Golden or even Liquitex. I have those too, but these are what I feel most comfortable using. I feel like I can experiment more with them, and I really love just their intensity and how I can use them. So very good. One tip that I will give you is that sometimes they didn't put the lids on these sets really good. So make sure that when you get them out of the store, you take all the tubes out and make sure that they're not hard. It's only happened to me once, but it was very annoying. So just make sure that you check and make sure that they're all beautiful and fluid and that the paint isn't hard or dried out. So that's one tip. That's only happened to me once, but just so you guys know, the 411. So I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching. If there's another question that you have about a material that I love to use, please feel free to comment below, and I will do my best to make a video. I'll see you guys next time. Happy creating. Bye-bye.